Good evening to all. Today I'm going to discuss about defibrillator. So basically, why we are going for the defibrillator in biomedical instrumentation? In normal ECG, the waveform shows that the patient can able to inhale and exhale very clearly without any disturbances. So this defibrillation is a common treatment for the life-threatening cardiac dysrhythmias, ventricular fibrillation and pulsus ventricular tachycardia. When there is not a normal waveform, ECG waveform, it shows that the patient is suffering from fibrillation problem where the normal ECG waveforms is not appearing. So what does this defibrillator consists of? This defibrillation consists of delivering a therapeutic dose of electrical energy to the heart with a device called a defibrillator. As you are seeing in the screen, this shows the ventricular fibrillation problem, where this shows the normal ECG. And here there is a major difference between the normal ECG waveform and ventricular fibrillation waveform. As we already know about the normal ECG waveform, it consists of PQRSTUV waveforms. But if you see this ventricular fibrillation waveform, we are not able to find out PQR. Rather than we are able to find out QRS complex alone. So this shows the normal ECG waveform and ventricular fibrillation waveform. When this ventricular fibrillation waveform appears in the normal patients, the patient is not able to inhale and exhale properly due to the heart blocks in the valves. So what we have to do by that time? So by that time we have to give the defibrillator to make them settle in the right way as a first aid treatment. So there are the types of defibrillator, which shows that internal and external defibrillator. So where we can use the defibrillation and how the internal defibrillator and external defibrillator can be used. So internal defibrillator is used when the chest is open, and the DC defibrillator can be work under the voltage of 50 volt to 1000 volt, and this contact impedance is 50 ohm and 1 to 20 amps. For that, the heart requires 15 to 50 joules, so the duration shock is 2.5 to 5 milliseconds. These are the types of internal defibrillator. This shows that how the internal defibrillator shows. It shows the spoon-shaped electrode. And about the external defibrillator, it is a paddle-shaped electrode. Diameter will be 3 to 5, and the operating voltage will be 1000 voltage to 6000 voltage. The contact impedance is 100 ohms. If you compare these contact impedance and this contact impedance, in internal 50 ohms and in external defibrillator 100 ohms contact impedance, the duration is 1 to 5 milliseconds. This shows the types of defibrillator: AC, DC, synchronized DC, synchronized pulse, double square pulse, biphase DC. This shows the various type of defibrillator. But in wide range we are using DC defibrillator. So this shows the schematic diagram of the DC defibrillator. When you look at this, the mains is having 230 voltage, which is connected to the auto transformer, followed by that a step up transformer where the windings is in the secondary windings is more than compared to the primary windings, and is connected to the diode where the AC forms is converted to DC by using this rectifying unit. After this, the capacitor have been connected and followed by the inductor, and these supply voltage can be given to the electrodes. So how we can find out the energy of the total schematic diagram? By applying the formula E is equal to 1 by 2 CV square. Here E is nothing but energy and 1 by 2 C is nothing but the capacitance voltage, capacitance value, where for an example, if you give 40 microfarad capacitance, the energy level will be, and when you are applying 230 voltage, the energy level will be E is equal to 1 by 2 40 microfarad, 40 into 10 power 6 into V square, 230 voltage square. So by this way the students can able to find out the total energy level for the DC defibrillator for different capacitance value. By giving this, we have to tell to the students the capacitor value should be changed from 40 microfarad or 30 microfarad or 50 microfarad. By changing the value, the students will be able to give the total energy level of the DC defibrillator. And this shows the various curves, waveforms of DC defibrillator by applying various amperes, and The x-axis shows the time in milliseconds, and this shows the external defibrillator, where it cannot be used for the internal, since it is having external paddle shaped defibrillator. And what is the placing position of the defibrillator? Shows that front, back, and then how a DC defibrillator should be used on the patient. And so that's all about DC defibrillator. First, what we have to do is we have to explain to the students about fibrillation problem which is faced by the patient. After that, how the fibrillation problem can be rectified by using the device called defibrillator, and how the defibrillator used, and how the defibrillator should be used before, after the fibrillation problem occurs. Thank you very much.